We begin tonight with our in-depth look at the baby formula shortage plaguing the country right now. And although there are promises from the president and lawmakers that the situation will improve, it currently seems to only be getting worse. Parents and families looking for baby formula continue to be met with empty shelves. Data tracking agency Data Assembly reports 45% of baby formula products across the United States were out of stock last week. The agency also says more than 50% of formula products were out of stock at some point last week in 10 states, including Virginia, Nevada, Tennessee, and Arizona. The Biden administration announced yesterday it has secured its first batch of infant formula from overseas in an effort to counter the shortages. But until that shipment is placed on store shelves, formula shortages are being felt across the state and even right here in Kern County. 23 ABC's Taylor Levesque joins us from the Live Center with more about how Kern County families are maintaining a positive attitude by helping one another. Taylor.
Social media is powerful, and Kern County families have been using it to help each other find baby formula and even sell and donate formula or breast milk to one another, which is what one Bakersfield mom is doing to help a family member.
It's scary to watch the other moms worry.
Lauren Cromley is a mother of 4. She breastfeeds her 8-month-old daughter, but is giving her extra supply to a family member whose baby is in need.
Her baby does need that special formula because she has some allergies and she hasn't been able to find it.
Cromley says her family member cannot breastfeed, so she sent hundreds of ounces of frozen breast milk to her in San Francisco, all by packing it in a box filled with dry ice.
With about 800 ounces, that was $385 just for overnight shipping through UPS.
It's a costly alternative, but Cromley says she, along with moms on a social media group called Bakersfield Moms Official, are selling and donating what they can to help.
As moms, we know what the struggle is like, so we want to make sure ahead of time we put that out there that, hey, I'm not going to gouge you, so they know that they can depend on us.
Clayton Alexander with the Better Business Bureau says during this time there are many who want to help others, but scammers are also ready to take advantage of families desperately looking for the formula their baby needs. Alexander says do your research before buying from someone on social media.
We always tell people to look out for spelling errors or kind of misleading or vague descriptions that don't necessarily match up to the product that they're selling. Another big thing is on the website, does it have actual contact information? Does that contact information work? Another thing that I would say, which is also important, is payment options. A lot of scammers will ask you to use a third-party payment app or wire transfer or something like that.
Meanwhile, Cromley says she hasn't come across any scams yet, but has found a community of moms who are there to support each other.
Seeing so many moms out there, hey, I'm going to the store today, what do you need? And just seeing, dozens of moms post, hey, I really need this formula. If you see it, it's so wonderful to see the community come together. I mean, not that we didn't expect it. All of us moms are here to support each other.
The Better Business Bureau says it is starting to see an increase in baby formula scams nationwide. Coming up at 6, we'll have more on how you can track the scams in your area to better protect yourself. Live in studio, Taylor Levesque, 23 ABC, connecting you.
And throughout the baby formula shortage, there has been debate on whether breastfeeding will actually help with the shortage. The CDC says not all mothers can breastfeed or produce enough milk when they breastfeed or have the support needed to successfully do it. We took an in-depth look at the most recent National Breastfeeding Report Card by the CDC from 2020 and have more on how well hospitals in various states provide resources for breastfeeding mothers. The report said that one area for improvement is what is called institutional management. Institutional management is the commitment of hospitals' administrations to policies and practices that support infant nutrition and care. The report recently graded all the states in 2020. The grades are based on a 1 to 100 scale, with 100 being the optimum score. The grades come from the CDC, having hospitals participate in a special survey. Nationwide, the country's score is 81. California, however, came in at 87. These scores are based on how well hospitals help improve breastfeeding outcomes. You can find more information on this report on our website, turn to23.com.